Shout out to 50 though, because he might be wanting to pick up the show one day. So you let me use that Rick Ross party. Funny Mike at Instagram. Make sure you follow my guy. Follow me at Mac motherfucker
Hey.
Underscore.
Get that
Yeah. 50 Cent and Choppers. I was thinking pop. That was real fucking beef. Niggas was how the fuck I enjoyed that shit. And I'm watching. I swear to God, I'm going to watch.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back to the hit show. Let's talk about it.
Yes.
We've been on a hiatus for a little bit.
Yes,
but we are back.
We have things to take care of.
Okay.
I have a child. School started. We had to get on a routine.
Almost number 2 is coming.
Yes.
So we got a lot of doctor's appointments going on, a lot of different shopping targets. We just get some things together here.
There's a lot of things.
But we are back to entertain the world.
We just took a little break. Episode 5.
Episode 5.
Yeah.
And we're not taking a hiatus this long again. We
No,
promise you.
no,
And
no.
we're gonna let y'all know when this happens again. We promise you. We are, we are
Maybe
in
the next
development
hiatus
stages.
obviously will be in December when I have my baby.
Right, and maybe we get you a little behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Maybe of like just the process. We just,
I know.
we ain't gonna
Might
see the
do it
baby
when we
having
do.
the baby, but we might let y'all walk through the process of, just how women go through. The day before they have their babies, got their hair braided, they gotta have their makeup done, nails.
I am
be
not getting no makeup
a lot of
done.
females gotta actually get down.
I am not getting no makeup done. I might do 2 braids and that's about it.
So, but let's get right into it. We have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
So much, like the world just, it moves so fast. So, it's a lot of things we would like to catch y'all up on. First thing is, I think we need to just get right into the more serious thing. Bill Cosby, right?
Yeah, because that's like so current, like just happened. Just got sentenced, what, 3 to 10?
3 to 10 years. 3 to 10 years. Yeah, I think he'll do a year and a half and get out on good behavior.
I hope so.
I don't think he's going to do 3 to 10. But I have so many mixed feelings about this. I just want to be superly clear. I stand for my women, all women. You know what I mean? My mom is a single mother, so I love women. And when women are reaching out for help like this, I think the world, we have to listen, no matter who the powerful man is, who the person is that's done it to you, and how great a person he is to the next person
On TV.
But if that happened to you, I think we have to listen. Now, however,
Because there is a however.
There's a however. I also feel like the way the system works, it's like, we got to hold somebody accountable, right? So you got a president like Donald Trump, who's been accused on several occasions from several different women, not 5 and 6, but over 14, 15 women have accused the president of the United States of America. I just want that to like sink into people's heads a little bit. We're talking about the president of the United States of America, somebody that controls so much when it comes down to America, and we let him get away with it. You got people like these big talk show hosts that was getting paid $25 million a year to come on TV and go to work and sexually assault women and get away with it. Matt Lauer is somebody I'm speaking like. That's one of the ones I'm really speaking on. Bill O'Brien. These people was able to do this for years and cover it up. And it was okay until the Me Too movement came about. Shout out to the Me Too movement, because females, y'all needed it. Y'all honestly did. But I say that to say, we let, and hold on, because now something else just hit me. Like, we let the priestess was molesting these little boys, over hundreds of boys. And you know what they did? They gave the boys money. That was good enough. No, like the priestess is not going to jail for it. They gave them money. Shut up, go ahead. So, me personally, as a black man, I just feel like y'all want to make the example out of us. I'm not saying nothing Bill Cosby did I can excuse, because I cannot. He's going to get everything he deserves. But I also feel like he shouldn't be the only one.
Yes, there's others.
And it's many others. Like right now.
But majority of them are white.
All right. And my honest opinion, I don't think we will see any justice.
And the messed up part about it is these women were supposed to be drugged. So they remember all this being drugged. These women that got molested by these white men, they weren't drugged. They were perfectly fine. So their case, those women were on drugs at the time, and it was so many years ago, and they remember, obviously, or they say they remember what he did. But these other women that were in the office, they were clearly in a stable mind state and remembered what these other men did to them. So with Bill Cosby case, he has that fight that, how do they remember if they were drugged, and these other women were pleading their case and they were sober, and all the people that they were accusing did was get fired.
Get fired and basically disappear, vanish.
Yeah, that's
you know
it.
What I mean?
Now
But let
they
me
don't.
say this, though.
But they didn't get arrested. And
Because I
these
was like
people
this.
didn't even, like, they didn't have a fight. They didn't have a comeback. They didn't have a, oh no, I didn't do that.
Yeah.
Or they didn't have, you know.
Yeah.
They just
They
got
didn't have to log themselves inside the rapist, whatever the fuck it's called, the fugitive as.
Oh, they didn't have to do that?
No, like none of them. Like Bill Cosby did.
Obviously.
Yeah, but not none
that's
of
messed
them.
up.
But I just want to just spend a little time on Bill Cosby specific case really quickly, just quickly. What baffles me is this. Anybody that know, a man with power is a man that demands a lot of respect, right? And once again, I'm not accusing anything Bill Cosby did, and I'm not saying he did not do this, but I also want to just bring a little attention to the world eyes a little bit, just try to make them understand this. When you're Bill Cosby and you are a model or you are an actress and like you're trying to get to the next level and you're trying to get to the big opportunities, right? I feel like Bill Cosby been married for 60 years. He's been married for 60 years. Every one of you women that came to that man's personal house, y'all didn't come there for champagne and let's have a conversation about a movie. So here's where I think really happened. I felt like they thought, okay, this old ugly man, we ain't giving him nothing, but we could tease his old ass. And they thought they was gonna get one up on him, and he got one up on them. At the end of the day, I'm not saying nothing he did was wrong, but on the same token, we have to really look at the situation. Half of the women were either actresses.
Yeah, why were they there in the first place? Did your ex, was that a question asked?
Was that a question? So
Why
part of
were
me
they
feel like
even-
y'all came there knowing what y'all was getting yourself into. Now, maybe he should not have drugged y'all and did it without your consent. But on the same token,
If that is even true.
right,
If that is even true, because people do drugs together.
all the time.
That's not like,
the time.
that's not necessarily like, oh, I didn't know it was
And
that strong.
part of me feel like it's more of promises that was made
that didn't
and they
get-
was broken. And so now it's like, okay, he made all these promises and we did this shit with this old ugly motherfucker and we didn't get what we wanted. So now let's take him down. Now let's take him down. So with that being said, I just feel like in situations like that, we got to look at every angle of it before we just go quick to throwing, oh, he's a rapist, he's this, he's that. Once again, I'm not accusing anything that he said. But I do know this, that I would rather believe a kid about a priest doing something to me than before I believe a grown-ass woman
Yes.
and another grown-ass man that had a situation. You get what I mean a little bit? And once again, I'm not accusing anything. I'm not
excusing.
excuse me. Anything that man did. Anything. Because if he did it, God got him.
Yeah.
God got him. But on the same token, I just feel like we got to hold everybody accountable, man. We can't pick and choose just because the color of your skin, because I think that plays a major factor. You got white women
definitely.
saying that a black man did something to him. When have we ever been right? Never. So it's like, that wasn't going to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he
that
lost that.
going to change the bill.
As soon as she opened
Yeah.
her mouth and said he did. Because
So-
look at Steve Harvey now, and apparently he's being accused.
Now,
Shows
he's
being
been accused.
canceled
His
and
shows
everything.
on Channel NBC got canceled because of whatever the accusation is. And I feel like we
Look
still...
how drastic that was for him.
Yeah, and then I also feel like we still got the President of the United States of America sitting in that seat in the Oval Office every day, laughing. And so with that being said, I just feel like we gotta hold everybody accountable, and I feel like everybody should be being investigated. I feel like everybody should have to stay in trial.
Yeah, I'm gonna
and
say
speak their piece.
I see there's this thing going around that's saying that the lady who I guess killed Emmett Till or something.
Yeah.
They was like, well, if they can pull up the case from Bill Cosby,
For that, then you can pull up the case for anything. Because y'all said this was 30 years ago. You know what I mean? So I just feel like some things, and y'all did certain things that the government would never do. Like, y'all would never bring up a case that's older than 10 years. But y'all did it for Bill Cosby. Oh my God, did you see what Ambrose said? Like, she hope he die in there and all that?
Ooh.
Yeah, I just feel like, who is we to start that? To start to say, oh, I wish that we as people to just think that we can give that type of judgment out. Like, you know, we supposed to be forgiving type people. And I'm not saying what he did is forgivable, because maybe it's not.
Yeah, I know.
But to wish death upon someone, you know, he's getting what he deserves. You know, if this happened, they said something, he's going to do his time, but I don't want to see the man die in jail. I feel like he needs to learn his lesson, and that 3 years will give him nothing but time to do so. But to wish death upon somebody that have been a pioneer to this game, you know what I mean? And I just want to be clear on that. Like, despite what he did, He's still a pioneer.
And
I want to erase his history and erase him from Temple and all that. He's a fucking pioneer.
And I feel like what is making us feel this way and so defensive on it is because everybody else, all those other guys that did the same thing that was white, just got it swept under the rug, whereas though it's just
a little slap on the wrist.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. They didn't lose no money. They
when
didn't,
it comes to the same thing with white.
Yeah,
it's just
like, and they done made millions off these jobs. Like, you know what I mean. You got multiple women doing the same thing that Bill Cosby accused of.
And to be honest, they lost their job, but who's to say that they're still not getting paid?
Well, Matt Leinart is. His contract wasn't through in 2020, so they got to pay him over too. So he's getting paid for free, sitting home laughing. Sitting home fucking laughing. And these are
now I don't have to go to work, you know.
Yeah, and these are men with children. These are men with daughters. Like, wake up, smell the fucking coffee, y'all. So all right, y'all, we ain't gonna spend too much time on that because that it's like, you know, that touched my heart a little bit. I just want to let everybody know.
Yeah, it's very funny.
You know what I mean? Next topic. Let's get right into Wayne Carter. Man, I think this is the album for the culture. I just want to throw that out there.
I always been a Lil Wayne fan. Like, always.
Like, he put 23 songs on here, and for me, now, a lot of you little new youngsters out here, like, oh, Wayne, like this ain't Wayne's best work. You out of your fucking mind, man.
I hear it. Like, that shit is crazy.
Like, it's like, just to me, he wanted to show us that where these new cats come from. Like, he sounded a little bit like 6ix9ine, a little bit like Quavo, a little bit like Future. He gave us a little bit of everything, and Wayne is the originator of it all. Think about
that Swizzy,
how I love that Swiss Beat song. God, he got this song with Nicki on there. They are fucking singing like R&B music. I'm like, and they sound amazing, man.
Because he can do everything.
Wayne is definitely a genius and a pioneer to this game, and the album was incredible. Like, just out of 1 to 23.
And the best thing I like about it is that he did not try. Like, he kept it new sounding, but still old too.
But still wanted to be Wayne. He didn't want to sound like Migos. He didn't want to sound like the new just out right now. No. He wanted to sound like Wayne, but he just wanted to let people know that this new era of music, they have took little pieces and bits
of everything. And
And then they tried to claim it like this was something brand new. Wayne been doing it.
Yeah, he has.
But the album came out incredible. Did you hear the song with him and Ashanti?
I don't know. I was listening to it on Spotify, but there's so many songs to listen to it.
23 songs.
Yeah, so I feel like the
out of
first
all 23, 20 of them is incredible.
Yeah.
Like 20 is
everyone
incredible, and the other 3 is
and every time it got to his verse, this is when it really touched me. Like, I'm hearing everybody else, I'm hearing the hook and everything, but then as soon as Wayne got on, I just heard his lyrics and what he said. Like, it's just crazy.
Carter 5 is definitely, for me, the best album so far this year. Shout out to him. We understand why he's the GOAT. And I'm so mad that we had to wait this long for it. Yeah. Because of whatever he had to
Birdman
go through and all that shit.
Yeah, that was.
But the album was worth the wait.
It was worth it because we didn't hear nothing like this in a minute.
In a long time.
Yeah, I didn't hear nothing like this in a minute.
In a long time. I just want to let everybody see what I'm rocking to. If y'all can see, it's the Carter. Okay. All right. Apple Music. Check it out. That's where it's at. Like 23 songs. And it's worth all 23, baby. All 23.
Yeah.
So, just wanted to shed a little light on that. Go cop it. It's out now. A little old. It's kind of old, but I think it's still new because it's still going on. So, we might as well talk about it. Nicki and Cardi B at New York City Fashion Week. We
wanted to touch on this when we were going to come back, but we didn't know it was going to be this long. But we still need to touch on it because
it's very important.
I just think that
it's important to the hip hop culture for females. I think.
Yes. For females, I think that is very, very big because while you're at a fashion
week.
New York Fashion Week is very classy.
With nothing but like these upper echelon people.
It's not
that type of
Love and Hip Hop. It's not your, little high school fashion show. It's New York Fashion Week. They were in labels out of this mind.
I'm talking about Alexander McQueen and
to be
the biggest and the baddest celebrities out here.
I mean, and that's just the messiness that comes with. I mean, I love Cardi B, but that's just her. Because Nicki,
She handled herself perfect.
Yes, but
she played it to make it look like Cardi don't know how to handle success.
Yes,
Nicki knew what she was doing.
Yes,
she's a mastermind.
That's the thing.
At that.
See,
and that's why I wish Cardi could
there's
grow
a
up
time
and
and
understand that.
that's what she needs to. Like, understand that you pop off and like, ain't nobody gonna bitch you and all that. That's what you and your sister need to understand, that there's a time and a place for everything. And if y'all gonna be in this industry, in this world, in this limelight, not saying y'all gotta be perfect or any type of role model, y'all gotta know how to handle yourself.
Right, because then it makes it hard for these big investors to want to deal with you.
Yeah, no matter how talented, how pretty you are, if your attitude does not saying you gotta be a kiss ass or let people walk all over you, but you have to have some type of control where you can't. That's like animal act.
And then
like,
you walk out of there with
like
this big knot on your head. Like, I just felt so bad because my thing is, like that's what's wrong with, I think, nowadays with people. Like you don't keep people around you that can tell you the honest truth. Sometimes we need people that's going to be, not sometimes, for me, all the time. Give me 99% of the truth of what you know and what I need to know, so I know how to carry myself out here in these different things that I never, ever been in, or just didn't know how to handle certain situations. And so that's what you got a team for. Like, that's what you got a publicist for. That's what you got a manager for. These are the people that's supposed to guide you.
You don't want to hire no yes man.
And that's what I feel like Cardi had around her that night, was people that wanted to see her act the fool like that. And it was like, them wasn't good headlines coming out for Cardi B.
No.
I mean, I don't give a fuck what the situation was. She claimed that Nicki liked a comment about her daughter on Instagram. Even if that was the case, Cardi B, that ain't gonna be the first or last time somebody liked a comment.
Nobody even seen her daughter though.
Now,
who could the comment possibly
according to Nicki, that was all planned out to make her look like the bad guy. Oh, she's talking about people's kids now. Oh no, yeah, Nicki, now you going too far. You're talking about an instant.
Okay.
And so that's why Cardi kept screaming it out after the fight. Oh, talk about my daughter again, bitch. Talk about my daughter again. Now, Nicki is saying like she's delusional.
Yeah.
So my only thing is like, Cardi, do better, because God have blessed you to be at the peak of your career.
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like you want to spend too much time on stuff like that when it doesn't matter, baby. Like, you got the man, you got the baby, your life is somewhat perfect.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? So I feel
even first of all, let me let you know something. This world is a fucked up world.
Yeah.
So whether you show your baby or not, or whether you hide your baby, they're gonna say whatever.
They're gonna say whatever.
They're gonna say whatever.
Like,
they will say the most fucked up thing about your child, just to get that reaction
out of you, just to get that comment back, just so you can add them in it. And so now they got a 2 minute of fame.
So if you don't know how to, like, there are actual trolls out there that live off of and they live off of doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if you can't differentiate, or if you can't just block that out, like, you know what's your daughter, you know your family, you know your life, you know all that. So why let that get that reaction?
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with what she just said. Like, I feel like you willing to risk it all for somebody that probably not even nowhere near on your level. Like, that's what I just want these celebrities to understand. And don't get me wrong, I get it. We are human.
Y'all are people.
Hold on. We are human. Guys, I'm a celebrity too. We are human. No, but they are human. They are human beings at the end of the day. So I do get that they bleed like us. They cry like us. You know what I mean? Like, they have emotion too. I understand that. But I also want them to understand is that that's what you signed up for.
Yes.
And that's why I always say the strongest will survive and the weak will crumble. Because some people ain't built for it, despite how talented you are. Some people is not built for it. Like, I know somebody really dear to my heart. Like, she's an incredible singer, but I always got a little sense that she was never really built for it. Not built for the fame of it, not the cameras. Like, you know what I mean? I'm talking about people in your bathroom while you trying to take a shit type of lifestyle. And so for that reason, I think God sent her in kind of like a different direction, because I think that's over now because of like the age and all that. But I just think that some people is not built for it, and the people that's not built for it, do it because you love it, not because you're trying to make a dollar off of it. Because I'm telling you, that shit drive you insane.
Yeah, if you're just doing it because you're trying to make money, or you're trying to be famous and all that, it's not going to work. You got to do it because it's something. Because at the end of the day, you are going to be dead broke doing what the fuck you love to do. Dead broke, not a dollar in your pocket. Doing what you love to do for a long time. Okay, for a long time, and then but once that long time goes and your recognition finally pays off, that's when the bucks will roll in.
Yeah.
But your love for it does not change.
That
because
does not
at the
fade.
same
That's a fact.
time,
That's a
you were
fact.
doing it because that's what you love to do, no matter what was in your pocket.
Like, this is how I always try to tell people, like, if if you don't love to do this, why it's just the entertainment business, period, don't do it. I'm telling you, because this is the most grittiest, the most ruthless, the most shystiest. Entertainment business is the worst out of anything you can ever work in. It's the worst. Now, don't get me wrong, you get the fame, the fortune, but it's sometimes like it's hard to find love in it. It's hard to just even find me time because you're so wrapped up trying to please millions of people. Millions of people look up to you, and you got this stereotype where we have to somewhat follow the code, and the code is to somewhat live up to whatever your image is. Like, you can't never have a down moment, and so that's why I say like
well, you can,
make sure
but you're going to get that feedback from that damn moment, and you got to know how to handle it.
and
you got to know how to
handle
deal with it.
Correct. Like, correct. That is correct. And so I always try to tell people, like, before you try to become a rapper or a singer, or even like take it like serious, while like trying to go global with it, make sure you are in the best position mentally, physically. I'm talking about in your personal life. Because listen, I promise you, like motherfuckers that got personal shit going on, and then on top of with the business of the music, oh man, like you on the bridge, jump off the fucking bridge.
Yeah, that's just a mess.
It's a lot.
That's a ticking time bomb.
It's a lot. And so for Cardi, I wish her nothing but success, but I need Cardi B to grow up.
Yeah.
I need because listen, and this is the truth. If not, she won't be here. In the next year or two, she will not be. I don't give a fuck how big the records are. I don't give a fuck how big the records are. Some people love you today and you are going tomorrow. I've seen it happen to millions of artists throughout my little time frame of living on this earth. So I just feel like she got potential to be here and she got potential to make a mark. But some things you better know how to handle yourself, because listen, I'm gonna tell you like this. What about Nicki Minaj? She have mastered the game in that aspect. She have mastered in showing the world how to make you look bad over her.
Yes, even like she'll get you.
She'll
Molly
get you.
was good. Like,
but
she never
smile with it.
Yeah, she made it jokey, but
and
then
she's serious. But she know how not to sway the fans too far.
Because she like, listen, alright, don't play with me. But
and like that's 10 years in the game. That's 10 years in the game.
She wasn't messy with it, but she did.
But she put it out there that you ain't gonna do that.
Yes.
And so with that being said, I feel like Cardi, don't never let nobody disrespect you. Don't never let nobody ever degrade you. But on the same token, just like you said, Lee, it's a time and place for everything. And some things it's just not allowable. Like something that she was talking about this. Kelly Rowland, she was saying how like you know, just 20 to 30 years ago, we wasn't even invited to New York Fashion Week. Black people couldn't even go.
Wow.
And so right, the moment we are able to start to like blossom and be the stars.
I know, it had to be the black ones to get to this fucking.
So it's just like,
come
Paris
on, Hilton.
Kim Kardashian start fighting. Shit, that would have been way more better for me to see. So Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, cut it out. Hopefully. Now somebody told me that Meek and Drake was trying to put it together where they can have a sit down conversation.
Oh, okay. I think she meant like Meek and Cardi supposed to have a song coming out.
And they have a song together coming out.
I thought, to be honest, no, here's my thing. I thought Nicki Minaj and Cardi B was going to be so dope. Two female rappers coming out. I definitely thought they would be friends. I thought they was just going to be so dope. Not necessarily friends, but I thought that they would be just dope. Like they did that song together, you know.
At least cordial.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of that is like a lot of behind the scenes too. Like the OGs, like, you know, Kim and Remy. Like they play a major part in that too, of making Nicki look better than whatever she ever did to them. So they, oh yeah, like she gonna do it to you too, Cardi. So Cardi be on defense. So right,
yeah, of course.
Whatever Nicki do or say,
but she used to
they
worship
gonna take heed to it.
Lil' Kim. I don't know what happened.
And they always say that she did. Yeah. But she didn't show homage to Kim. And this is what they're all about.
She used to always. I think the fact that
Kim.
she tried to replicate her was showing homage. Like,
and now, like something she said in
but
an
I think
interview,
the whole trying to
like,
be me, you trying to be Lil' Kim.
Right. But she said it's at an interview basically like how like hold on, like you basically telling me not to feed my family at this point, Kim. Like, so at some point you do gotta stand up for yourself as a woman.
Yeah,
and I think
when they feel, because at the same time, it's all a competition.
It's all a competition.
That's all it is.
That's all it is.
Like
and
you can,
like we can be cordial.
The next person ain't gonna give you the ingredients to be successful.
Absolutely.
At all.
Absolutely.
So if you're doing something that you're on the verge of taking that person out, of course they're gonna do something to try to knock that shit down.
Yeah. So God bless y'all. Hopefully y'all work it out though, because I hate to see it. I hate to see it, especially for the women, and especially because we don't have that many.
Oh, we didn't even. Drake and Meek. They did.
Shout out to Drake and Meek. So let's speak on that a little bit for a second. I think that's very important. I think that, like, that was a moment in time for me because Drake is one of my favorites right now. Not of all time, but right now music. Meek is definitely fall right in that lineup too with Drake as in the top. So just to see them at odds, I was really hurt about that for the last 4 years.
I didn't even know why they were even beefing. It was just.
It's so petty. Yeah. It's so petty from my understanding. Like from my understanding, now I heard two different stories. I got some inside sources. Yeah, my sources are legit. Bet y'all ain't hear this one. Basically, like Drake texted Nicki and was like, "What can he do for you that I can't?"
Okay, so he really was into Nicki.
Basically, and then it led to kind of like Meek album came out and Drake didn't post it.
Okay.
So it made Meek go on that Twitter war. Made Drake come back out with a diss record back to back. So it was a lot of bullshit. I felt like, and I just really like them two artists together. Like and let me tell you something. Not just because Meek's from Philly, but I feel like they fit each other. Like that mixtape that him and Future did, I felt like Meek that should have been Drake and Meek. I always felt like that should have been them, not featuring Drake. Granted, great mixtape. Yeah. Future killed that shit too. But I always felt like they was really legitly friends.
And guys, what y'all need to know is, if the lady doesn't want you, she doesn't want you.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah.
There is nothing that you can
do,
text,
money,
buy, say, nothing. Because if she wants you, she will have you.
Yeah.
Period.
Yeah. And I never feel like
there is nothing that
you should ever shade somebody like you consider this person your brother or your good friend of yours. I feel like a female should never come in between that.
Yes, and
like,
all you texting that is going to do to her is make her not like you even more.
Because it's nutty.
I like you as a friend, but now you're taking it there.
And then you know what it is.
And
like, you know I'm dating this guy.
Yes.
And this guy is supposed to be your friend. So why would you think that was okay to text this woman?
Like, And like, girls, I know they do they little flirting and joking around. But once they get into their serious relationship, they are done.
Yeah.
They're done with all the old stuff.
And Drake never really had a shot. Like, let's really be real. Like,
no, but she used to do all, she used to say little...
she used to, she used to dance with him, all type of shit. Yeah. But that was more so of a tease. Because let's just really be clear. If she was going to leave anybody, she would have left Safari for you, Drake.
Yeah.
If she didn't leave that corny ass nigga, then you really did not have a shot. So
and
I felt
she just like to put on a show.
He should have stayed as a brother.
With Eminem. Yes, he has to. Guys, like,
you can tell she really loved him as a brother.
Yeah.
But part of me don't think. No, not part of me. I know for a fact she's not interested in no fucking Drake.
No.
Come on, he corny as shit for her. Like, she's a real down ass black bitch, so she like that hood vibe. Like I'm starting to say Drake, like he's somebody that would sit in the corner and cry. Like, that's why him and Rihanna never worked out. Yeah. He's too soft for Rhea. Yeah. Like, Rhea's like a nigga. I know she is. Yeah. Smoke her Dutchess, like listen, shit, fuck you and leave you in a minute. She say it. Yeah. She got a bag and she'll tell you how if she's horny, she'll hit you and she act like it never happened. So I feel like Drake is like too personal. Oh, I'm gonna start a family and get married. And
I think he needs to date like an actress. I think
no, he need to date a white girl.
But I can see him date like an actress, like Zoe Saldana or something like that.
I actually think that back when he first came out, he had like a little fling bar.
Oh, really?
You said that.
Yeah, I can see them.
Yeah, because Drake fucked with a lot of bad bitches. He just don't keep none of them.
Yeah, because he probably
this one, that one. You can tell he a crybaby. He be sitting in the corner. You left me. You was at Rick Ross party. The fuck, nigga. And like, that's what happened. Bitch, like, he's too soft. Too soft. So, but shout out to Drake Tucker and Meek Mill for making that shit work. Because that was big for the culture. It just showed these young black boys that we always don't gotta be at each other's neck. Like, we can be forgiven in situations. We can get past
especially if it when it's stupid beef. Like why petty. Are we not talking?
It's petty. Like, you know what I'm just saying the other day? Like, beef ain't nothing like how when 50 Cent and Ja was out, or Biggie and Pop. That was real fucking beef. Niggas was dying. 50 Cent out of this. Oh, that was a pussy. Shout out to 50 though, because he might be wanting to pick up the show one day. So 50, you know, let me not talk too much shit about 50 now. But so like beef ain't the same anymore. And I feel like we do all this extra flowing the guns and we gonna kill each other when it ain't happening.
For what?
That shit is not happening no more. So, but shout out to them once again. Meek at Meek Mills at Champagne Poppy. Go follow both of them. Y'all already follow them, motherfuckers. I know. Follow me at Mac Motherfucker Hype Man _.
Get that bro out.
Let's get into it. To the next thing we're talking about is Cat Williams. Now we get a little laugh. We get to get a little laugh in there. Cat Williams and Tiffany Haddish. I have mixed. Oh, well, and AKA Kevin Hart, because all three of them are in it. So I have mixed feelings about what Cat said about Tiffany Haddish. I don't like the way he went about it. But what he was saying, I feel like he had kind of like a point.
Yeah.
What have Tiffany Haddish really have done? Like, she haven't been able to give us an hour-long stand-up. To me, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't think Tiffany is that funny. I like her personality. I like her. But why is her like being like a top dog in this game?
I think she's too old to act the way that she acts.
Yeah.
Personally.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She ready. Like, you just like,
the
I
way
mean,
she dressed, I feel like it's like immature
grow
a little
up.
bit.
Yeah.
Like, you can tell that, and then part of me feel like she's a little slow a little bit. Like, she's a little bit like, her elevator don't go to the top.
I think that's just her act that she puts on. But I feel like female comedians think that they gotta ugly themselves up to be funny, and I hate that about female comedians. I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think that you gotta be all like making all these weird faces, just being ugly and dumb, goofy, just to make people laugh. Like, just I think that So yeah.
And so I want to even talk a little bit even about the Kevin Hart response, because he came to Tiffany Haddish's defense, as he should. That's his sister, say. So you come to her defense with the Kevin Hart thing. But I also felt like he used that moment, and he used Tiffany Haddish to me as bait, because she said in an interview with the Kevin Hart at the Breakfast Club that basically that she talked to Kat. And Kat apologized, and Kat explained what he was meaning about that.
Yeah, something like hugging or something.
And she forgave him or whatever. But then Kevin Hart took the moment to basically flaunt who he is as a comedy, and he's #1 in the world, and I got 40 million from Netflix, and these niggas mad because they ain't me. And he used this moment to act like he was defending Tiffany Haddish, but I really felt like he used that moment just to come at Cat Williams, because they've been had beef, and so he made it seem like, oh, I'm defending Tiffany.
No, that's my sister, because he do call her his sis,
right?
But
I also felt like in that moment, Charlamagne asked her, well, like, did you get like the same pay as Kevin Hart? And she looked at Kevin Hart and she was like, no, this, that, and the third. And we supposed to be talking about that at Kevin Hart. Exact words to her was, let's not talk business on TV. You know that. We don't talk business on television. And he trying to make a joke out of it.
Was it he was paying her?
Well, that movie that she just did with Kevin Hart, that's his production.
Oh, Night School.
Yeah, Night School. And so he was basically talking about like the John, like what's her name? The one that hosted the BET Awards 2 years ago, the big ugly one.
Oh yeah.
Her, well,
what's her name? Esther or something?
Yeah, her.
Yeah,
and then like, oh goodness, Linnell. Linnell, the fat one, the fat funny one. Like, she never really made it that big.
But she black.
No, she's a light-skinned boy.
Oh, okay.
She funny as shit.
Oh.
She was on that
Friday.
Movie. She was on Friday, but she was on a couple other things though. So they was talking about how he was friends with all them, Cat Williams, and he never put them on, which wasn't true, because both of them definitely came out and was like, Kevin Hart, actually, you never put us on. Yeah. He definitely tried to help her as much as he could.
Okay, yeah, because Cat Williams, what did he really do? He did Friday.
No, you got the big stand-ups.
Okay, yeah.
But he basically was saying how Cat Williams never put nobody on. And Tiffany Haddish was in a sense saying like, well, like, that's not true, Kevin, basically. And so I feel like he took that moment to make it seem like he's doing all this with Tiffany Haddish, when really she straight up said it. She didn't get paid half as what Kevin Hart got paid. And my thing is, if that's so much of your sis, and somebody that you honor like that, and you want to see her do better, this is your production company, Kevin. You can make that call to get that girl paid more.
Yeah.
But once again, you used the moment to try to make it seem like you was defending her, just to fucking talk shit about Cat Williams. That's what I felt like that moment was. And for me, Kevin Hart made me kind of look at him a little differently, because he was flowing all this money, and he had 40 million from Netflix. I got 200 million from HBO, and I'm like, damn, Cat. Well, like, you telling everybody all that. Start coming back to Philadelphia, where you from? Because you don't put no money here, Kev. I live here. You don't put no money here. Hey, listen, here's my thing. I'm not asking you to do anything. You don't have to do anything. But don't go on a radio station
coming at somebody else
and then talk about all this you got. Because Kev, you haven't put nobody on. Kev, I don't know none of them Plastic Cup boys. Kev, them niggas could come right here and sit right next to me. I wouldn't know who the fuck none of them niggas is. So I just feel like, let's not beat the next man down about something that you're not doing either. Because let's really be real. Hollywood is ran by the white man. I don't fuck how much money you got. You don't have that much power. Look at Will Smith. I'm great, but he don't have nobody he really put on.
Yeah,
because it's ran by the white man. Denzel. the best to ever do it. The best to ever act in Hollywood as a black man, I think. He don't have that type of power. I don't give a fuck how powerful you are. The white men run that shit. So I just feel like, let's stop beating each other down. Let's try to band together. Like, like you know what I mean? Like, Kev started talking about, what's the other guy from Friday? Mike Epps. He's talking about how he was jealous of him, and you know, yeah, these niggas just jealous because I'm Kevin Hart, and I'm like,
Kevin Hart is funny, but he's not that funny either.
Kevin's not funny to me at all.
Yeah, I think it's funny because I'm from Philly, so some of the stuff that you know how we get ourselves. So you know, when you talking about stuff or you saying certain stuff that we understand because we from the same city, that's what's funny to me, like how you grow up and all that.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, like some of his stories, like after his first stand up.
Kev might got two stand-ups like Watch Lovin', like Watch Lovin'. He got a couple funny ones, I guess.
They funny. Then like you know his voice.
His movies to me are fucking horrible.
Yeah,
I don't like Kev acting. Oh, like his last movie, I say that I did a lot. I'm gonna give y'all just a quick rundown of all the movies I would say I enjoy from Kevin. Paper Soldiers, of course, come on, it's the beginning. Soul Plane, of course, love that. What's the other one? Think Like a Man. I like both of the Think Like a Man because he had other great actors on the side of him.
He did have,
But besides that, like the movie with The Rock, like what the fuck was that?
You don't like none of his white movies.
Yeah, no, I don't like none. I like he's not funny in them to me.
I do like the one that he did with the wedding.
But no, I hated that one.
Which one?
You talking about he was the best man? Like
yeah, you didn't like that one? I love that one.
That one now.
When he was Big Mitchum.
That was the name of that one?
Yeah.
No, what's the other one? Oh shit. The boy was going to jail. He was teaching him how to be tough.
Oh, well, Will Ferrell.
Now, yeah, that one was a little funny.
It's called Hard, I think.
Hard or something.
Get Hard.
Get Hard.
Yeah.
That one was
that one was funny. Yeah. Because
Will Ferrell's my guy. Like, Will Ferrell was fucking hilarious. For who he was.
And that's what I'm saying. The white guy that was in, what is that one? The Best Man one. I can't remember the name.
The Wedding Crashers.
Oh, Wedding Ringer.
Ringer.
Yeah.
Wedding. Thanks, Mike. Shout out to
But yeah, no, Wedding Ringer.
Yeah, I'm gonna sign out, Mike.
The white guy.
We talking to production.
Yeah. The white guy, he played Olaf from Frozen. And Olaf was so funny in Frozen.
Wait, what's Frozen? Are you talking about like the kid? The kid?
Yeah.
How is that funny though? It's a cartoon, ain't it?
Yeah, but everybody know the snowman. They're like, oh, the snowman, he was the funniest one.
Now mind y'all, right? Frozen is one of the most watched movies in the world ever. I've never seen.
Oh, we gotta watch Frozen.
I've never seen Frozen, but I know all the kids.
I want him to watch Frozen. My dad watched Frozen.
Oh yeah, I'm watching.
He like he tell you like the snowman.
Excuse me. The snowman.
But the guy is the voice of Olaf from Frozen, and you can hear it in his voice when he's there, and it's just funny. I think that guy plus Kevin was funny in that movie too. Just like Will Ferrell was really, really funny.
Yeah, so I'm not really no, and let me make it clear, I like Kevin Hart and I support him because he's from my city, so I want to see that man keep climbing up the ladder. But I also feel like people be quick to like compare him to like Mike Grace. Like he ain't funny in my lines.
Oh no.
He don't make better movies than he don't make better movies than Eddie.
No.
Like we crossing the line, I feel like Murphy.
Eddie Murphy. I love Eddie Murphy. Well, Eddie Murphy is so fucking funny.
He might be the funniest.
Yeah.
Now, listen, I might be crossing the line here. Maybe, listen, this is just my opinion. I don't think Kevin Hart is funnier than Cat Williams. I don't think he's funnier than Mike Epps as in movie-wise. Stand-up, he's funnier than Mike Epps.
Yeah.
But I don't think Kev is as hype as everybody say he is to me.
I think,
like, I think he is the same.
Yeah, I think
over and over again.
Yeah, I think he came out on a hiatus. He was something different than the normal comedians coming out. But I think he didn't have something. I don't know. He had that one little touch that he had when he came out. But then it was like, what are you gonna do next?
And his favorite thing to me was about him like talking about how much of a bitch he was. Like that was hilarious to me.
Yeah.
And now that Kev got money, he don't talk about shit anymore. Like, he don't talk about it because he's not a bitch no more. You know, I got goons. You know, around me, and I'm like, Kev, stick to who you are, though.
Yes.
Like, stop trying to stop trying to become meek, and I feel like he trying to become a rapper. Like he want to be too gangster. Like, whatever. But shout out to you, Kev. We on to the next thing, which is Mr. Bobby Brown. My prerogative, my prerogative. Hey.
Yeah. The Bobby Brown story.
Did y'all watch?
2 episodes.
Which was a great thing from BT. Let me make it clear. I don't watch BT. I actually hate BT reality shows. They sitcom
All I
shows.
watch is E! News, so I really don't
I'd
watch
be like,
BT
what the
either.
fuck?
Until something like this coming, like the New Edition story.
So they do a great job with that. Like the New Edition story, the Bobby Brown story. I really think BT really felt they snitched when it come down to doing like these documentaries.
Well, they have to,
like that.
because y'all can't fuck up the black stuff. You know,
Like, come on, it's BT,
Yeah.
right? So yeah, absolutely.
Let
But
another network fuck it up, but we got to get it right.
we
you
have
know?
to get that right. So
Yeah.
I definitely think the Bobby Brown story was definitely unique. It was different. It revealed a lot of things that I didn't know he fucked with Janet Jackson. Who knew that?
Yeah.
Okay, Bobby. He signed all his money over to Whitney. Who knew that?
Yeah, I did.
Do I believe it?
Well,
no.
I kind of felt that.
Whitney
did that
was
too.
worth so much money, and she was big.
But
so
why
much.
were they booing her? Remember when that first episode when they were at in the audience together when he first met Whitney? She was sitting behind them, and the audience was booing her. It was like boo.
Yeah, I did peep that part.
I didn't understand. I didn't get why they were booing her because I thought she was always like.
Whitney Houston. And
Yeah.
from my understanding, she was. She sold 10 million records at least off
So I
of each
didn't get
album.
because I remember he said he was like when I first met you they was booing you, you know, because she was saying he ruined her image or something.
Right.
Like, yeah.
But I also felt like in this movie, Bobby made it a thing to not make him look less than.
Yeah.
You could tell the way it was set up because we all know
Yeah.
that Bobby's career didn't last as half as long as that movie tried to portray that. Bobby had 2 solid songs.
Yeah.
Solid. And I know this because I'm a music history type guy.
Hearing some of the songs that he performed, I didn't know that they were his songs either. I'm like, oh, that's he sang that. Like some of the songs that Bobby Brown.
I know you did all them. I definitely.
Well,
did.
because I didn't know Bobby Brown could sing like that. Like
Oh yeah, Bobby to me was the best
he
singer in the
just
audition.
by
At
seeing
one point in time, at one time.
yeah, by
I ain't
seeing
saying
how
it now.
he looks and everything, I just can't see him singing or dancing.
Bobby
with
like a
little
fucking
fat
rapper, don't
ass.
he?
Yeah, he looked like I don't
fucking
know,
rapper.
like a boxer or something.
Right.
I don't know.
But I felt like, but I felt like he made it a thing and a point to make sure, don't make me look like I was Whitney Houston's husband. Make me look like I'm Bobby Brown.
Okay, yeah.
And that was the thing that is like why they got divorced, I believe, is because he always somewhat lived in her shadow. And for a man, like, I don't give a fuck what type of man you are, you want your own. And you want to feel like your own man. And so from my understanding, he sacrificed everything to go on the road with her and support her.
They really made her look bad though.
And they made her look, and that was the goal. Like the goal was to make it look like she, like she somewhat altered Bobby's whole life, which I think part of that she did.
Yeah, I do believe
Because-
it, but with
because
the
he started
Latin,
to have to like
the
depend
daughter
on her.
smoked cigarettes.
true.
Really?
Yeah, I got pictures of that. I'm talking about that was
my
years ago.
God.
Yeah, like like they said she was more of a
It's
friend.
just a cigarette. Like,
Like yeah, she'd have drinks with her. Like
Wow.
yeah, like that's supposed to be true. Now, my understanding,
Wow.
and from the use of drugs she's been doing since she been a kid, like maybe about 10 years ago, a video had came out of Bobby Christina on Media Takeout. I might think I can find it. It was so many years ago, but a Media Takeout had leaked pictures of her snoring, and I say she was about 14 right here, clear.
oh my gosh. And what the fuck was Robin? What was that?
So Robin was Whitney's best friend / dyke partner, in my opinion.
Yeah, because she, first of all, the whole movie they had her just mute, not saying nothing, like she was just like a statue or something. She was always there, and then
And then they had a big fallout.
yeah, that one little thing, and he was like, I don't know what y'all got going on, but what was she like? Why was she like?
So she like worked for Whitney in a sense. Like,
Oh,
she was
okay.
like her
I
assistant,
didn't
my best
understand
friend,
why
though.
she was always around.
But
Because I
I'm
get
saying,
it.
too,
You,
but
okay,
she
you're my
always
best
was
friend,
around.
but
damn, bitch,
you
go on.
don't. Yeah, you don't always have.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something that she worked with her or whatever. And then she wasn't like glamorous, so it was like. Like, you're not my makeup artist or my hairstylist.
No, what
like,
the fuck are you here?
Yeah. And then she just always was there. And I'm like, oh, maybe it's just like her coke buddy. They snort coke together. I don't know.
Look, they still no. This was even before this though. I had to find this because I remember as a kid, I like was in school one day and like I was in middle school when I saw
Yeah,
this.
so many fucking kids.
And she was younger than me, so that's why I'm like getting high. So they been reporting that shit, and I'm like, okay, you got high with mom first. There's no way, like at that young of age.
And it's crazy that they let her go. You know, with the
Like,
mom.
look
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, Whitney messed her up if that's the case.
Both of them played a part. Bobby too.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Well, see, the movie makes it seem
no,
like
Bobby, yeah, like hell yeah, they all like You know, she somewhat ran the kingdom, they said. Like, she was paying bills at 13 years old. Because mind you, like, they never was parents, or they was always enrolled. They didn't have time to be parents, which was fucked up, but it's just the truth.
Yeah.
And they felt her at that. And I think in the long run, it hindered her on how to, like, somewhat, like, she was trying to be a kid again, I think. And she never had a kid life, and so I think after her mom died, she didn't know how to cope with that. Her and her dad was just getting back on good terms, so it was just crazy. Like that whole situation, I think to me is like really like wacko, and it's like as black people, we just gotta do better. We have to do better. Like when I think about Bobby Christina's situation, I'm like, damn, she really died at a really young age. She died from the same drug as her mother. She's found dead the same way as her mother. It's just like. Stuff like that is not like, I'm be honest, that shit is not a coincidence to me. I don't think stuff like that is a coincidence. You just like, so I do blame Nick Gordon, the fuck his name was. And listen, shit, maybe kill Whitney too. That was the fiance at the time. Her fiance.
Whose fiance?
Bobby Christina's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he got charged with murder, but he won.
But wait, why would he get charged with murder?
Well, because they was fighting that day or something, and so he pulled that black to her eye, like dragged her up the step, and she supposed to have went conscious in the tub, but they saying he put her there.
Oh, okay.
At least that's what Bobby is saying. Like, he put her there, and so he did it to her mother too.
Oh, really?
Mind you, because
He beat Whitney up?
well, this is what they are trying to say now, because right before Whitney died, this was her godson. They supposed to have been brothers and sisters. According to the world thought that Nick Gordy and Bobby Christina was like god brother and the god sister because she adopted the little guy, the guy, and so he started living in Whitney's house. Well, they're saying that the whole time he was the drug dealer.
Oh, okay.
And the plot was to basically get the money, kill Whitney, then kill, and then like try to marry her before all this happened, so that her dad couldn't say anything. As in like the money aspect, because he'd be her next of kin.
That makes sense.
So yes, so it's like a bunch of like evil shit that went on with that. But we all know crack did not kill Whitney. That's a fact. She was smoking it too long. She'd have been died from it. It did not kill her. That is a fact. That is a fact. Do I think maybe she had a heart attack? Possibly.
Or maybe he gave him some bad shit.
A bad batch?
Yeah.
Possibly. But I know just from her smoking something she smoked for 30 fucking years and killed. That shit might have kept her alive. To be honest. Do anybody care about R. Kelly's sex dungeon?
I didn't even know there was a thing. I knew R. Kelly. I didn't hear from R. Kelly in a while, but I didn't know he had this.
Well, he got a 12-minute song about him just basically crying out saying, I ain't do it, I'm broke, and you know, there's so many things that you gotta listen to. Clearly on that song, because there's so many different topics we can talk about on that, but I'm gonna say that for next time. R. Kelly has a sex dungeon, and he basically bring in teens, that's like, I think like 18 on up, but 18 and like 21 at tops. And they all live in his mansion. Like this one girl parent basically came out and said that he kidnapped their daughter. But from my understanding of what she said and R. Kelly says, is that the dad brought her to his show, introduced them to each other, let them know how much his daughter loved them. He thought the daughter was beautiful. He told her that she'd be 18 soon, and as soon as she get 18, she would like to be a part of whatever you're doing.
What?
This is from my understanding. He said once he realized he couldn't get no money out of her, his daughter was still interested in fucking with R. Kelly.
Okay.
So the dad and mom tried to basically flip it and say he kidnapped them since she was 17.
So he's trying to do something like Hugh Hefner, Playboy Mansion.
Exactly.
Like the black version,
and that's
which
what
is not going to work. You know why? Because it's the color.
Yeah. But that's what I was leading to. That right there. Why was it okay for Hugh Hefner to be the Playboy Bunny manager and run the Playboy Mansion? But Kells can't have whatever he having. Like, he's not doing it with kids. He's doing it with women that's 18 and older, right? Because sorry to say, that old ass motherfucker had bitches that was 18 too.
Yes, you had to be 18 to be a Playboy.
You had to be 18 to be in the Playboy or Playgirl, what the fuck it's called. So
and they did not, some of them didn't even look the fuck 18.
No, 16, 15.
Yeah.
But furthermore, I just feel like we gotta stop with the double standard. If one can't do it, none can do it. Stop trying to tear somebody's life down because, and listen, it's different if these women, once again, are saying that he's doing something to them. They said, leave them the fuck alone. They are super happy. What's the issue then? They grown ass women. And that sounds very liable to me. A black man trying to extort a nigga, and when you realize you can't get it, then you want to try to make it seem like he's raping your daughter, taking and all this bullshit. Cause y'all know that shit ain't true. Bro, you couldn't get $1. And that's just what it is. So I just want people to go do a little research on that. I'm gonna do a little more research on the M1, and then next time we talk, we'll bring it up a little bit more, and we'll get into more details about what's really, really going on with R. Kelly. So Donald Trump. Let's go back to him really quickly. Our President of the United States of America as everybody know, maybe a month or two ago, he basically spoke really ill on Senator John McCain. For people that don't know him, he was the senator of Arizona. He was the running candidate for president against Barack Obama in 2008. And he had done a lot for this country. He has served this country. And despite that you're a Democrat or, are independent or you like a Republican, we still are individuals and we still are human beings. And I feel like some things we say out our mouth, especially when you are at power, we have to be mindful. Like Donald Trump says, his vote didn't matter because he's going to die anyway.
Yeah,
which he died a couple weeks after he made that statement.
That's just...
As the president of the United States of America, I feel like we need to do better. And I feel like we need to start holding Donald Trump accountable. As like the people that voted him into this office, like gave him the right to be our commander-in-chief, I feel like we need to hold him more accountable for the things he said.
And I feel like certain people say stuff like, oh, I can't stand Donald Trump or I don't support him. But then as soon as y'all get in his face and meet him, none of that comes out. It's all like, oh, nice to meet you, Mr. President, because you just get... It's like when you meet, when you know somebody's racist, but you meet them for the first time and they're not necessarily coming to you like, oh, nice to meet you, nigger. They're trying to be nice to you, and you're like,
fucked
oh,
up,
hey,
I get what you're
nice to meet you, but deep down you heard some messed up shit about this person, but you're just playing off because you're like, whatever, I'm just want to meet, whatever. Now I think people need to stand their ground when it comes to meeting Donald Trump.
Yeah, and just hold them more accountable, and that was like a big thing I just felt like I wanted to bring up. Like he say anything and like we sweep it underneath the rug. Like he called Omarosa a dog. Like I just feel like some things as human beings we have to have a voice. Our vote don't only mean that we push a button and we shut the fuck up. No, say what's on our mind. Like get out there, protest, get out there, and vote for them.
I'm not saying people aren't, because I do see people protesting, but I think more severe. Yeah, but how severe his actions are. We our comeback should be.
Right, and stop always trying to give him the pass. Like well maybe he didn't mean it that way. He meant it that fucking way. He don't got no consideration for me. You are the next. So I just feel like.
And even if it is true, even if the vote didn't matter because he was about to pass away, don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't like that's just like a cruel.
And especially to somebody that you so big on, like the whole national anthem, like the football players kneeling. Well, he was an Army vet, so you basically saying fuck the Army, just like you trying to say that the NFL is saying. Come on, like we gotta think about what the fuck we're talking about here. So I just want to shed a little light on that, just on a more serious note. Kanye West. I'll talk a little bit about Kanye West, which is Donald Trump friend, so all intertwines with each other, right? Kanye West, my man Kanye West, man, he's a special individual.
Yes.
He's smart, and he know how to stay in the media, don't he? He know how to be #1 trending in the world. Him speaking on Nick Cannon, Tyson Bradford, and I believe Drake. So he's a little mad at Drake because he feel like Kiki is a reference to Kim Kardashian, the song Kiki, if you love me, then you're riding. Okay, the type of woman he married, I feel like
it's just going at.
Part of me feel like he know that comes with the game.
Exactly.
Nigga, you didn't marry Princess Diana. Nigga, you didn't marry Cinderella. You married Kim Kardashian, and she got her fame off of shit just like this. So I feel like,
and the fact that he's even comment on the fact that someone mentioned a name when he name drops crazy. If I was him, I would have married Kate and Ashley.
Taylor Swift, like that you have disrespected. If that's what you're saying was disrespect, that's what you said was, then you ain't no different from the next.
Exactly. And so that's the problem with that. That's the problem with Kanye West. Just like how he did with that whole George Bush thing. Yeah. And then now all of a sudden you're okay with Donald Trump. Yeah. Like you're a hypocrite.
You're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite. And sometimes part of me feel like you just be talking to be talking.
Or doing shit just to do it. Yeah.
Like you brought up Tyson Bradford. That shit happened 3 years ago. About 2 years ago. What makes you wait so long to do shit like this? It's because you try to sell your album.
Well, he claims, or now that I'm out of the sunken place, which that probably was on the fucking act too.
Definitely.
Like, cause why you? Like,
definitely the sunken place. Oh yeah, hold on, let me let the train go by.
Yeah, now
Wes, come on with the bullshit, Wes. Like, so part of me feel like you're full of shit, and then on top of that, you make the comment about Drake in the song, and then you posted your daughter on Instagram singing the song. I'm like.
Yeah.
Like, make me understand on what the fuck are you talking about here. Yeah. And then Nick Cannon, like, Wes.
All Nick Cannon did was give your wife compliments. He said that's her natural beauty. She didn't have to change anything about herself because he was asked in an interview.
Right. And my job is to answer. And not only that,
Not
she's
saying,
still my ex
I
too.
respect. Yeah, I respect
I hit
her.
that.
I
So I'm
respect
allowed
that
to
she's
speak
with,
on somebody that I was
he
in a
wasn't
relationship with.
disrespecting
He
her.
wasn't
or
saying like he
nothing.
fucked her while y'all was together and none of that.
Yeah, he wasn't
but
saying
at the
like,
end of the day,
oh,
I'm
I
gonna tell
think
my
she looked
truth.
better when I was with her than when she went. She ain't doing no shade. They asked her some
Didn't
questions.
disrespect your kid, none of that.
Nothing.
But she is a famous bitch, so I'm gonna speak on whatever the fuck I choose to speak on as a
And
man.
they asked me.
Right.
I didn't ask them to bring her up. They asked me. So.
And then
And I'm not gonna sit there and say, "Oh, I'm not here to talk about her," because there's no beef. What else?
Exactly. And not even only that. My thing is, you say, "Oh, well, you know, we all got phones. You know, we can have a conversation." So why do you fuck on Instagram?
Yeah.
Why the fuck are you on Instagram? We can all dial found number. You tell you what, you can find their fucking number. Easy. You can find their number and you can have them
And the
conversations.
fact
So I
that
feel like
these people aren't even on the same mindset as you, then no one's thinking the way you're thinking.
yeah.
So of course they're not going to come to you and say, "Oh yeah, just to let you know, I did an interview. They asked about Kim." Why?
Right.
Why would they do that? Because they're not thinking like that. They're just like, I used to date her, and they asked me about her, so I'm going to say something. You know?
Right. And not only that, your wife ain't exempt. Like at the end of the day, she's not exempt. And once again, she built her career off of that. Like they ain't the first nigga to talk about her, and they ain't gonna be the last. Nigga Bow Wow still talk about how he hit that. Like, so you knew what you married before you married it. So don't try to make it seem like these guys are basically disrespecting your marriage. You know? Kanye West say that shit. Say that shit before you even hear it.
Oh,
because
somebody said something about I got some colleagues, got some Kindles or something like that.
and he was gonna say that in a song. He was gonna say that, and they basically said Drake told him to kind of like chill because you supposed to be cool with Travis. Like,
Wait, who's about to say that?
no, West was about to say some shit like that. Or even Drake was about to say it.
Yeah, Drake
No, I'm
was
sorry,
about to-
Drake.
yeah.
I'm sorry. Let me first that. Drake was gonna say, and West basically told him like X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But also, who the fuck are you to say that when you said all this shit about Taylor Swift
And everybody
you fucking
else.
her, you deserve the pussy and
Yeah.
nigga, who the fuck are you? West like, and that's what I'm saying. West,
You can't.
want
They can't
somebody
be
to
off
worship you.
limits. Yeah, you're because you're a family.
Right.
They're still out here like all these other females.
And them
Look-
bitches, and no shade, but them bitches was hunting and slutting before they fucked with you.
Yeah.
And just like
Half
God
of their
forbid, if something ever happened with you and Kim Kardashian, like y'all get a divorce or something, she gonna be back to slutting.
And not even that, they not necessarily downgrading them. They said Kindles and some colleges. They think that they're pretty
Right.
girls. They're high class, whatever. It could go each way. Now, when they mention Kim Kardashian, though,
Then I can understand that
that's
a
a
little bit.
different level because
but
of
then on the
how
same
she
token-
came out.
But and so you know, my thing is with Wes is like, you know, kind of like, who are you to kind of think that people can't speak on your family, but you can speak on other people's family? Like you know, just like last year sometime you went on a whole Twitter rant on Wiz Khalifa and an innocent baby and Amber Rose. I don't give a fuck what Amber did to you, because from my understanding, you did wrong to her. Whatever the case may have been. But for you to bring in an innocent child into that and then turn around and contradict yourself and say, don't talk about my family. Wes, like,
And don't
motherfucker, you ain't
name
that
drop.
powerful.
Like Prince William ain't do it right if you ask me.
Like,
You know, if I
Taylor
was something, I would have
Swift, like
married
she owed
Kate
you
and
pussy.
Ashley.
Like these are all things that you have said about other people. Like you went up on stage and ruined a moment for Taylor Swift. Granted, I agree with you. She should not have won that award over Beyonce. But at the end of the day, Beyonce won awards all the fucking time. Beyonce didn't give a fuck. So for you to take that moment away from somebody that was new to the industry, say if Jay did that to you, say if you know, like the new, excuse me, the older gentleman that you grew up, you know, listening to, did that to you and took that moment away from you. So I just feel like you want people to have like this pity party for you, but you don't want to show the same respect to other people. So I just feel like, Wes, like, grow the fuck up. Stop with the bullshit. You might want to go move back to Chicago like you said you was going to do and get your mind clear.
And what your wife's like line track.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah, like her, like she wasn't like a
her
virgin.
track record is not
She wasn't a virgin before y'all met.
Yeah.
Like, Wes,
nowhere
like,
near.
Some of your homies, I'm pretty sure fucked her. Some of the niggas, you shake their hand on the deli. They had sex with you.
And she exploit herself like that.
Yeah.
She posted pictures naked. Like,
Yeah.
you want us to respect her, but is she respecting herself?
And don't call it art.
And not sitting there
Don't call it art.
Yeah, and I'm not saying that you gotta be ashamed of it, but when you get the feedback
Don't
of
be
that type
like,
of,
you gotta be able to
know,
take it.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like that's what you
how
put
you're putting yourself out there.
Right,
I'm not
exactly.
gonna put a picture online with me butt ass naked and expect people not to
have their own opinion on it.
not to jerk off to it, you know?
Right, exactly.
Like that, why are you putting it on there?
Exactly.
Not saying that's why she put it on there, but you're going to hit people out there
But
that's
I
going to do
also
that.
feel like she does that to make sure she stay number one and make sure she stay talked about, make sure she stay trending. Like these are things, and like at the end of the day, this is your wife. Remember, she's a married woman now. So I feel like some of the things she does should change. She got kids.
Or skin fuck. First of all, she wore a neon green dress to a wedding.
Yeah.
That was skin fucking tight.
You see that? She looked nice though.
Yeah, the dress was a nice fit. I just
But I
didn't
thought
think
she
it
was a single woman.
Yeah, and I thought it was the wrong occasion.
And I thought she was single than a motherfucker coming in there like that. I said, whoa, Kim.
So
I feel like she don't have no respect for herself.
yeah,
either.
so if you're gonna wear skin tight clothes, I mean, you can wear tight clothes, but her clothes are always skin tight. You have to see. There's no room for illusion, or there's no room for wonder with her clothing because she reveals everything. So that she might as well be for everybody.
Exactly. Which I think she is.
Okay.
You guys, thank you guys for giving us another opportunity to share our thoughts on everything with you. We're going to continue to bring dope ass content to Let's Talk About It. I think this show is going to get bigger and bigger as time go. My co-host, you know, Kalia, as everybody know, Leah, you know, it's up to y'all. Y'all call it Kalia, Leah, whatever, you know. Kali. And once again, y'all know my name, Mac_the Hype Man. Follow me on Instagram. Let's talk about it. This is episode 5.
Hour-long episode. Every
You
fifth,
dig?
we're gonna do an hour-long.
Hour-long. Give it to y'all special. And mind y'all, start commenting because we're going to start shouting people out. We're going to start to try to ask people questions. Like, they're just sending questions that we can answer for you guys.
Yeah, so we can pull it up. We're going to do like a quick little segment on, you know, answering, you know, comments and questions.
And like y'all, don't worry. Our Facebook page is coming. Our Instagram page is coming together. It's going to be a group page. And like, we're going to try to bring as much content again as possible. And we have so much that's coming up in this next little bit of
everything.
year.
It's stuff happening every day, so it's so much to talk about.
Right. And so we're gonna try to
why
break
not
like brand new
talk about
artists on this. We're gonna try to bring people that y'all never heard of on this show, so y'all can
Get to know people, especially in our community.
Right. And just the people that we kick it with on the daily. So we're gonna keep, you know, we'll keep adding different content for y'all. Once again, Let's Talk About It. Thank you guys.
Bye.
Oh. You know, we in the hood.
What's
we
that?
shooting. It's like a firecracker.
Why? Why is there firecrackers? What's
I know,
today's
in
day?
October, like, I mean, in September, right? October,
I
shit.
almost went into labor.
Shit.
This is. I got.
Shit. All right, motherfuckers now.
What is
Oh,
it?
we shooting out here. And you're shooting our fucking talk show.
Is it?